Welcome to FORCECOM-Assessment, Inspection, and Audit Governance Office, or AIA Go. In this video, I will show you how to utilize the Data Management Active Checklist. This is quickly becoming the standard by which inspections will be conducted. Therefore, AIA teams and the unit being inspected will benefit from becoming familiar with this tool while learning how to leverage it to their advantage. After watching this video, you will be able to populate, review, and submit completed checklists. To accomplish this, we will outline how to navigate the active checklist, how to fill out an active checklist, how to troubleshoot common errors that may occur with a checklist, how to save an active checklist, and how to submit a completed active checklist. Future videos in this series will explain in greater detail the functionality associated with bullets 3 and 4. Starting from your relevant AIA's Active Checklist page, find the Start Checklist button. In this example, we will demonstrate using the Finance and Admin checklist. For the purpose of time management during this video, we've taken the liberty of pre-populating some of the fields. To initiate your checklist, click the Start Checklist button. Begin by filling in the fields at the top of the page. Fill in the unit name and the corresponding 5-digit outback number. The user, or person responsible for completing the form, is the unit POC. This will be selected by clicking the global address book icon and searching by the user's name. Next, select the drop box and choose the type of inspection. In this example, we will pick third-party monitored. The other available option would be self-assessment. Please pay attention to the instructions which point out the differences between the three types of checklist items. Directly below the instructions is an Attach a File button. You can use this function to upload documents which are necessary for your inspection. Such files may also be shared with an AIA via email, Skype, or other electronic means. Third-party and self-assessment questions are equipped with a drop-down selection tool. Your available options are compliant, non-compliant, or not applicable. Unit monitored items do not have a drop-down menu, as it is not a required field. They are simply included for reference purposes and convenience. In this case, we select compliant for the first question. If you do not select an outcome for a third-party or self-assessment monitoring item, it will result in an error if you try to save or route the checklist. The Notes box is specific to each checklist section. If an item is marked non-compliant, a comment for that specific item is required, or again, it will result in an error. Additionally, other amplifying information may be included as necessary. It is important to remember to include the monitoring item number that a comment references, as cited in number 5 of the instructions. The checklist required fields are annotated with a red asterisk. If those fields are not populated prior to submission, it too will result in an error. You can save the form and continue working at another time without completing all of the required outcomes. Remember, however, if a non-compliant comment is needed, it won't save until the comment has been entered. The Command Authority box at the bottom of the page is for internal unit routing. It serves as an extra set of eyes before the checklist is finalized. Once the designated individual fulfilling the Command Authority role approves a checklist, it is deemed to be submitted to the AIA. As we alluded to, the Save and Close button will allow you to return to and initiate a checklist later. The 4th video in this series will explain the specifics of that function. Finally, the Submit Checklist button is only active once your designated Command Authority has been selected from Global. This should be done when the unit POC is satisfied with the condition of their checklist and is ready to have the command review it. Again, a future video will explain this in greater detail. Once a third-party checklist has been started, it becomes visible to the POC, Command Authority, and the AIA in the Checklist Data section on the Active Checklist page. Self-assessment checklists are archived in a slightly different manner in order to better manage the data. They can be found by clicking the Checklist Data section header. You'll notice the 7th column is titled Inspection Type. This is where the self-assessment checklist can be found. Future videos will explore this in greater detail. Thank you for watching our video. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our contact list can be found on the AIA Resource Center by using the AIA contact list at the bottom of the page.